clicked almost immediately, and we remained friends ever since. And except for the period when I had to keep away from him and some of my old political friends when I was appointed as Judge of the High Court.
What about Minister Gordhan stood out for you over the years? You had a relationship with him that many people did not share. What about him, his character, stood out for you?
He was hugely principled, and he didn't suffer fools. And, when anything which was organized by the Intelligent Congress at the time and the UDF later on and so on, Gordhan would expect the best from everybody. So in that respect, I mean, that reflected also in his term as a minister and as an ordinary member of parliament and so on. That was the Gordhan I knew and admire and still admire to this day, to the time when he died. And when I met him now on his deathbed, and his family told me that he was seriously ill and he'd probably die, I went up to the hospital and he whispered to me. He said, hello, and he said, he used to call me Thumbs. He says, we go back a long, long way, and I must tell you, I beat you to it. That was just a day before he died, which reduced me to tears, I must say, because, as I said, we go back a long, long way.
Shifting the focus a little bit away from Minister Gordhan, but staying within the values that he held so dearly, how have you seen things change within not just the ANC, but leadership in South Africa from when you were fighting for democracy to us seemingly now celebrating a 30-year democracy? Have things improved for the better?
Well, I think, let's say, for a while I thought we were in deep, deep trouble when the ANC lost the way it did. Now I'm worried about entering the political terrain. Somehow the government of national unity seems to have got going, and one can only hope that things will improve from here on, and something better will emerge, which will make South Africa the place we'd all like it to be. But it certainly isn't the place that we dreamed of.
What will it take? What political will it take, and what kind of leadership will it take for South Africa to become that place you dreamed of?
Well, we need a lot more Pravin Gordhans. It's as simple as that. We need a lot more Pravin Gordhans who would commit to the task which they were given and to ensure that those tasks were carried out to the benefit of all South Africans. That's what we need. If we had more Pravin Gordhans in government, we wouldn't be facing some of the problems we're facing today, where infrastructure is falling apart, the railways and the harbours and the issues of safety. And as a judge, I know the high levels of crime, the number of murders at 69 to 70 per day, home invasions. Now we got the construction mafia. We need more Pravin Gordhans in the cabinet.
In the wake of Minister Gordhan's passing, has it been, I would imagine it's been a difficult time for you to reflect, not just on your friendship with him, but perhaps, the void he's left in leadership, not just within the ANC, but within the country?
Oh, I can't imagine that it'll be filled by the likes of Pravin Gordhan, because he was someone who didn't suffer fools. He was honest to a fault, and I think he'll be missed greatly, very, very greatly in the future of this country going forward.